Happy Halloween and hope you guys are having a safe night tonight. So, fictional universes and animation all in general. So, everyone has a calm place, an escape place. Some people rely on writing music, drawing, going out into the forest and relaxing and just feeling at peace. People like us rely on fictional universes and animation in general to just find an escape. Everyone needs an escape when it comes to living in this hell of this world, this hell reality. Everyone needs that place to escape, to just feel like everything is going to be okay. For me, it's through fictional universes. And I've expressed my opinions on all kinds of other animation and other universes during my live streams in the past. I'm a massive fan of other things like Gore Verbinski's Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm also a huge fan of Quentin Tarantino's movies. I have a huge love and passion for the original animation cartoons that we all grew up on, which is like Teen Titans and Ed and Eddie. We also have to have our Shonen Battle anime series and our Seinen series, my personal favorite, Naruto and Black Lagoon. I just have to say, through all these other universes and all these other places that I go to, not just anime, but either if it's American animation or a director's universe, Quentin Tarantino, I need an escape to all kinds of places. Fictional universes with fictional characters, stuff that we can relate to and bond with, and to think about connecting to a fictional character. And trust me y'all, a lot of people out there take the fictional character universe too seriously, like they have like an actual relationship with them, which that's creepy and disturbing. But there's people who have gone too far with I love a character so much. Google's your friend. But when you have a relationship to a character, a fictional character that you know that is not real, but the lessons they give you and the life goals they set for themselves, something you can get out of. You know the character is not real, but you know the choices and actions and regrets and how to move on with your life. Stuff like that, relatable dialogue, that is real. The character in the universe that we watch, that we go to, is not real. But the life lessons that we get, we can take that into reality and realize, wow, that can actually help me out in the future. Inspiration is everywhere. Everyone needs an escape. And when I go to these fictional universes, you like anime, or you just, actually, a lot of people probably just like anime and they don't like anything else, but I love all kinds of things, to movies, American animation, Japanese animation, anything that just feels unique, creative, and just anything can be relatable. I don't just limit my mind to just animation. And that's the thing that I realize about when it comes to fictional universes. They have to be some kind of escape for us to know that life can be better. We watch anime to learn more, to know more, and there's a lot of anime characters that we all love and enjoy that really makes us feel like we can just bring ourselves back up. That's the point of writing a great story, and that's why, as a viewer, you're so interested in an author's work, because what they're writing in their material is so relatable and so realistic and just so encouraging, you want more from it. So when you find out years later when a creator that you love passed away, you realize there's no more from that universe or from that character writing. Because when someone else takes over, you know instantly it's not the same. It's not the same work. And that's the thing about when a creator dies. You feel like part of your soul went with their work, because his creativity and his mind of how he created his universe and his characters, you felt for them and you enjoyed them and you learned a lot from them. And these fictional characters that we love from any universes, from actual movies or anime or anything like that, they're also coming from the same place, from one creator, which is their creator's mind, one person. And that person sometimes put all of his like demons and bad actions into his like villains, or his good sides into his good guy characters. And being an author, being a creator, sometimes you can write your own feelings out to your own characters. Some authors come out and say, actually, every single character I've ever written is part of my heart, part of my feelings. Every little character I've ever written is a little piece of me. And sometimes you can literally feel that when you are enjoying these characters this creator is given. So when a creator passes away, you know that universe is gone, and part of you who related to his work, a lot of it broke inside of you, because there's no more of that universe that you love. That's why my love and passion and my escape from reality, because let's be honest, life is hard, life is terrible. Everyone needs an escape reality. I can't draw, I can't write music. The only things I do is that I pay attention to universes that drag me out of reality, and I do my own personal photography. I've been doing photography for about 10 years. So stuff like that, everyone needs an escape. It can be anything. And when I go to these universes that I love, even though I know that they're not real, sometimes they feel real when we're so sucked in, where we feel like we wish that we could be part of a different world and a different reality. And that's the art of creating a universe. Either if it's through a film or through animation, it does not matter, whatever sticks with you the most. You feel that connection and you feel like you just want to, everyone has felt at times where they just want to escape Earth. I'm not talking about suicide. I'm talking about just going from a place for a few hours and just feel like I want to be part of that universe. But because shit like that doesn't exist, all we can do is just hope for the best and take what we take from animation and watching movies and characters that we love to guide us in the real reality that life does go on, and we can take inspiration wherever we go. You can meet someone at a coffee shop, or you can meet a fictional character from a universe, but you know that dialogue is relatable. It means something to you. You take it, and you bring it to you in this world, and you use that inspiration to guide you to be a better person. That's the thing that I love about fiction. We all need a good fiction story that really brings us up. And like I said, there are a lot of people who does take this universe a bit too seriously. You can look up interesting cases of people being too in love with a fictional character and they do horrible things and they've done crimes. People have overdone it with fictional universes. You can love characters, you can relate to the characters, you can take stuff from the fictional characters and use that as your inspiration to become a better person, but to feel like they actually exist and have a real life relationship with them, that's a bit crazy. I'm just bringing awareness to it because people do take this shit a bit seriously when it comes to drawing into a universe that's not real. We wish it can be real, but there are some people where they get so sucked in, they can't tell what is reality and what is fiction sometimes. Like when I said recently in my Jiraiya video, that Jiraiya is that one character I relate to most with because of how his relatable dialogue about himself was, about how he didn't feel good enough. He felt like everything he accomplished was a failure. He made horrible decisions, and he took those bad decisions to hold him as a better person, to just keep living, just keep going. You're going to have horrible mistakes, but it's making you to a better human being. And you take that knowledge, and you just go with it. Jiraiya as a character may not be real, but his relatable dialogue and his view on the world is something I can take in this world, reality, and just become a better person slowly. Relatable dialogue is everywhere. It can literally be in real life, or it can be in a universe that's not real. So what I'm saying is that animation and movies and etc., we need some kind of learning experience besides, education from school. You've seen that comment. I know you've seen that comment once before. I've learned more about life in anime than I do at school. And trust me, that is true. You can learn so much from. It's not just because it's fictional characters in a fictional universe. It's the author who's putting into the work of his mindset, of his life lessons in his fictional universe. When you read it, you understand the mindset of the creator because you relate to this creator's work, because what's going through the character's mind is coming from the actual author. And that's when I said about that connection, where you feel like you're connecting with an author's work strongly, because what he writes in the story, you can extremely get a lot of good lessons from it. And that's the great thing, what I love about storytelling and all kinds of stuff. You can get inspirational stuff from a DC or a Marvel movie of some of the characters you guys grew up with on comic books. I didn't grow up with comic books, but for those who are really invested in comic book characters, I can understand why Spider-Man and Batman drove you to a better human being. I like Spider-Man as a character, but he's definitely not someone I personally relate to. I just don't, but I know a lot of people out there have related to him very strongly. Everyone's gotten bullied once in their life, but not so much to the point where I wouldn't traumatize it, and some people have. So when you read a comic book or a manga or whatever, when you connect to a character, you feel like you are that character for a bit. Like, I see myself in your shoes. You're in reality, and you're reading a fictional universe. And sometimes when you put both together, you feel like you are reading yourself into this comic or manga, because you feel like you are seeing your own actions in this story. And the reason why it's so relatable is because the author knows what it's like to struggle and what it's like to go through shit in life, puts it in his fictional characters, and everyone relates to it. I love American animation. I've said it very strong on my live streams. I love cartoons from the early 2000s on the Cartoon Network. I love all kinds of stuff. I love all kinds of universes. I love all kinds of lessons you can get anywhere. But, never limit yourself to just anime. A lot of people feel like if I watch anime, it means I'm a real human being. I'm a real person. I like really strong adult content with powerful animation and fight scenes and good deep life lessons. It's like, not all that is just an anime. You have to travel around and watch really great movies to see other characters you can bond with. Don't limit yourself to just anime. Never limit yourself, ever. Always look for other universes that you can possibly connect with. Don't limit yourself to one genre. And I'm proud to love all kinds of universes from all different genres of anything. Films, American animation, Japanese animation. I love all kinds of shit. I love all kinds of storytelling from everything. And never limit yourself, man. Just never limit. Animation and fictional universes, they're not real, but the life lessons and what the creator puts in these characters in his universe, that shit is real. That is stuff you can take, and that is something that can make you into a better person. We love animation and fictional universes and etc. because we see ourselves sometimes in that character, and we take what we can and make our lives better. But I hope this was a really cool awareness video for everyone who's ever felt like it's too weird to be attached to universes that aren't real, which you're not alone. Everyone needs an escape. Like I said, if you can draw or write music or just do anything creativity, make art to just relax your brain, there's nothing wrong to just watch a movie or watch an anime, something that makes you happy, and watch shit from your childhood. Don't believe just because you're an adult, you should not watch what made you love life when you were young. Sometimes that can make you happy again. Re-watch and revisit stuff from your childhood. You should never be ashamed of that. Be the person that made you happy one time ago. What I mean by that is that when you're a child, you're amazed and you're having fun, but when you get older, life sucks and you get depressed and you feel a bit, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. But when you revisit something from your childhood, as an adult, you may have that recreation of a child's smile as an adult, reminding you how great life was, how great life can be. And that's when I realized that American animation cartoons, like stuff that we grew up in Cartoon Network, they're fun, they're funny, they're enjoyable. I love shit from my childhood, like Ben 10, Teen Titans, and Megosexuar, Kolyoko. Like, I love my cartoons. And I'm proud that there's just not a limit on myself. You can get all kinds of lessons from anything. You can get all kinds of enjoyment from anything. So if you're someone like me who relates to what I'm saying about just being drawn to a fictional universe that can really feel like an escape place and just come back and refresh your mind and feel like life is going to be okay, and characters that can really inspire us to become better, you're not alone. If this video sounded a little bit psychotic, I apologize, but that was not the driving point. But if you relate to anything I'm saying, please let me know, because I wanted this to be like an inspirational wake-up call video saying that it's okay to love your characters, your universes, your manga. If you're a manga reader, it's the same shit. If you're so invested into a manga, so invested into a fictional universe that's not been animated yet, but you're reading a manga form, same thing. It's the same goddamn thing. You love that universe, you love those characters, you know exactly how you feel at home with this universe that you cannot live without. And trust me, there's a lot of stories out there that people say, if I never found this piece of media, I probably would not be here today. So think about that. But I'm Delix. Subscribe if you want, stay ninja weird, and happy Halloween, and have a good night. Bye.